I wanted to talk today about a disease that costs billions of dollars to this country. It's a disease that breaks up homes, that sends people to prisons, that puts people on the street. It's a devastating and terminal disease, and it's called alcoholism and drug addiction. I know something about that disease because I'm an addict and an alcoholic. I'm no longer using, but this is what an alcoholic looks like.
Our primary goal in the rules of professional conduct is to protect the public. And by assisting lawyers who are addicted or have substance abuse or alcoholics or fall within the rule, we are then protecting the public from the ills that could come from a lawyer that has a substance problem.
The Intervention Committee and MOLAP are important parts of what we do, because to the extent that we've investigated a matter and believe that an attorney is suffering from some sort of substance abuse or some other impairment that's affecting their ability to practice law, then that goes back to the fact that we need to protect the public and the bar's integrity.
The Lawyer's Assistant Program is critical to members of the Missouri Bar, especially those that are in need.
The Missouri Lawyers Assistance Program is a free, confidential counseling program available to lawyers, judges, law students, and their families.
The members of the Intervention Committee and the Lawyers Assistance Program are men and women of all ages who are there to help those that may be in need. Missing court dates, not returning phone calls, not being able to get to work because of what happened the night before, or getting to work and not being able to function as well as one could if it weren't for what happened the night before.
Ignoring their clients, neglecting representations, missing court dates, and in the worst case scenario, perhaps in order to feed a habit, start misappropriating client funds.
It's critical that friends and family intervene to help that person through their problems.
What I would say to someone who has a friend or colleague that they are encouraging to get help would be to sit down and talk to them privately and say, I've noticed these concerns and I'm worried about you. You could mention MOLAP as a resource that is free and confidential and can perhaps assist the person.
The best thing that anyone can do for someone who may be suffering is to make them face the consequences of their behavior, whether it's at a professional level or a personal level. That's important to help the addict and the alcoholic to deal with it.
The fact is that there's a lot of success stories from attorneys who've gone through this Rule 16 process.
Once they've turned it around, their lives are full, their services to their clients are excellent, they are fulfilled as productive citizens.
It's free, it's confidential, and it can help solve problems.
It saves lives, it saves families, it saves clients. It provides hope to many that may think their existence may be hopeless.
Less than 10 years after I started practicing law, I was at a low point beyond which I could not imagine. I had no job, I had no clients, I had no means of supporting myself, and my personal life was as abysmal as my professional life. When someone from the Lawyers Assistance Program reached out to me and let me know it could be different, and since that time, which is over 25 years ago, my life has changed in ways that I can't possibly put into words. I have a successful legal and mediation practice. I have a family with loving relationships. I have friends, many of whom are in recovery, and my life is whole and sweet again.
To request help for yourself or another member of the bar, contact the Missouri Lawyers Assistance Program at 1-800-688-7859. Your contact with MOLAP is strictly confidential. Your conversation and its content will not be disclosed to anyone else at the Missouri Bar or the Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel. We're here to help.